About the topic of personal identity, which is how we continue to exist over time, Chad Vance argues that there is a hybrid explanation for personal identity that includes the body, the soul, and psychology. He believes this because the body that we're in, although it changes over time, is the same, but that alone doesn't fully explain what maintains one's personhood. The soul is another aspect that many believe is essential to your identity, but it's immaterial and many believe souls can move, so that cannot be it by itself. Psychology or consciousness is another aspect that people believe defines our personal identity because that is what differentiates us. But if I woke up with the full psychology of my younger brother, I still would not be him. So that alone cannot define my identity. I partially agree because identity is not something that can be defined by a singular characteristic. The body is a part of what defines my identity, since part of what people recognize me as is my appearance. However, if my appearance changed, I would still be me. My belief system and the way in which I view and interact with the world around me is another important aspect to my identity. However, if my younger brother woke up with my full psychology, he would not be me. While I believe in the concept of a soul, in this argument, there is no way to quantify what it would be or how that would affect me in its absence. Therefore, I believe a mix of your psychology and appearance is what defines what we call personal identity. Vance might argue that there is something immaterial that defines us as individuals that cannot be contained within the physical appearance of the body and the psychology that we have. He might argue that souls are an important piece of who we are, and that is where we as individuals reside. This topic is important and interesting because it gets to the core question of what makes us as human beings special and what differentiates us from each other. Hopefully, discussion on this question can be used to help with people who have issues with their identity, whether that be due to personal issues or mental health and how we interact with it.